Yeah, this game sucks dick. A well-known franchise, Halo is beloved by fans across Microsoft platforms, and the announcement that multiplayer would be free for Halo Infinite made everyone cream their pants. Everyone was excited to get a game that wasn't another Battle Royale or a shitty Call of Duty reskin. Some of my friends got into the beta and had a banger of a time. What was I doing? Being stuck at the bottom rank ladder in a 10-year-old game, of course. So all at once, we basically got Call of Duty Vanguard, Battlefield 2042, and Halo Infinite, all in the same month, all within days of each other. Vanguard was going to be shit no matter what. It didn't look new. No one wants to buy another hard drive for a new COD game. Activision needs to learn just to focus on quality of life for a flagship title rather than turning out a new game every year and expecting the same level of excitement. Battlefield 2042 is being absolutely demolished by reviews, with mostly negative reviews coming in on Steam. The main cause is a lack of a lot of key features players came to expect from a Battlefield game, but despite that, the player count is booming, and they're doing just fine, still fulfilling their role as the COD killer. Halo, on the other hand, this game is not in the same league as any other. The gunplay has always felt gross, time to kill has always sucked ass, and the player base has always been super toxic and rude.
I'm speaking Spanish, you stupid fuck.
Oh, well, I don't speak Spanish because I'm not a minority, so shut the fuck up.
And everybody loves it. Not to mention it's free, while all these other games are AAA prices. If you want the campaign, you gotta pay for that, but who cares? I'm like 4 paragraphs in, so let's start actually reviewing the game. The menus in this game are absolutely dog water. I cannot stress enough how much I love not being able to locate anything I'm looking for. It's not only irritating to try to navigate, but there also isn't anything too useful in them either. The user interface doesn't look like whoever actually designed it cared to stop and think about if it was going to be useful or not, or if it made sense. We can leave this into the game mode selection. The main issue right now is you actually can't queue for a specific game mode. You're stuck playing whatever Master Chief decides to shove down your greasy gullet, which is usually this glowing skull. He seems really fond of it. I can see why you want to allow individual mode selection in a beta launch at least. Basically their way of preventing modes from dying on launch. You don't want people to automatically hover to Slayer as the only mode they play, so it's basically them just killing your freedom to prevent you from killing modes they want to push. But by far the worst part of the menus is how goddamn long you're gonna spend waiting for the map to load, for other players to load, and then for yourself to load.
You guys say Colorado!
What the hell? So my mic filters died halfway through making this, so I'm gonna sound different for the rest of the video. The weapons in this game are complete ass. Most of them are very situational, and some of them don't even make any sense at all. Unlike most modern shooters, there's no loadouts in Halo. You don't get to pick what gun you start with. Instead, arena shooters focus on power-ups that you can find around the map. You have your standard classics like the Needler, land enough hits on your target and they will explode. Only really good at close range and can be dodged by strafing. Other classics are the battle rifle and the assault rifle. We all know how those work. Aim for the head, spray him a bunch. Very simple. This time around, the new pistol is actually pretty good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And then you got the Spanker, another classic. Very good at taking out targets, but very limited ammo. Now the new guns, holy crap, these things are hit or miss. So they're trying to get fancy with these new guns and give them all different types of effects. You have plasma weapons, electric weapons, and kinetic weapons. Plasma is really good at taking down shields. Electric is good for countering vehicles, and kinetic can tear through unshielded opponents. So you got this electric sniper that can take down an enemy in one headshot, or you can hit a vehicle with it twice and it disables it. This disruptor pistol can take out vehicles, or you can use it to take out people's shields and do damage over time around them. The most lacking category by far is going to have to be the plasma weapons. The shit sucks. So you got the plasma pistol, which has always been kind of doo-doo, but it has a purpose, you know. You hit someone with a powered shot, smack them upside the head, boom, you got a kill. But the other main plasma weapon is the pulse carbine, which in my opinion is the worst gun in the game. Shit don't work. It is a 3-round burst assault rifle that shoots slower than a grandma in a school zone. It has very light tracking, and if it hits the target enough, it cracks their shield. But the speed at which the plasma flies is just way too slow, and it's not really viable in most situations. The other plasma weapon you'll see a lot is the heat wave. This thing has a lot going on. It fires 6 balls of plasma in either a horizontal or vertical line, and will disintegrate opponents who don't have shields. The kicker for this weapon is that the rounds bounce off of walls, so you'll shoot it and it'll start bouncing around, either hitting other people or hitting yourself. Now with the pulse carbine, you can actually argue that yeah, if you get like the perfect positioning, you know, the sun and the moon line up, with a teammate's help you can crack some shields and get some kills with it. I swear I'm trying my hardest.
2,
Get a freaking pulse carbon kill. That looks good.
Just get a fucking kill with it. Just a single kill would be fine, I think.
Because it's not good for killing. Like, if I have a teammate to back me up, I break their shield with only 2 bursts, which is really good. That's like the only good thing it can do.
It's not good for murder.
Got one. Holy shit, I got one. I mean, it wasn't the pulse carbon that killed him, but like the stalker, complete and utter garbage. Shoot me in the face. Shoot me right in the face. Are you kidding me? That damage is shit, and not just because of how the gun functions. In terms of damage, it does absolutely nothing. You're better off sticking to the battle rifle. But the main reason it's not very useful is a specific Halo feature that has existed forever and shouldn't exist because it's shit. When using any weapon you can scope into, if you are touched by a pebble, if you're shot in the leg, if your waifu gives you a kiss on the cheek, you immediately are unscoped, meaning any type of sniping in this game is next to useless, and in most situations you're not going to be able to land a faraway shot while being scoped in. Being peppered with bullets will immediately stop you from being able to scope. I have no idea why they haven't just removed this feature already. You know what game doesn't have this feature? Splitgate. You can actually use your sights. It's easy. It works. But this shit? Nah, dude. Freaking ass. Best gun in the game in my opinion? Probably gonna have to be the Mangler. Its entire gimmick is that one shot and one melee attack is all you need to finish someone off. The Mangler just does more melee damage. It is quite situational, but I do love when I get that one tap, one smack combo on someone. And a lot of the fun in killing doesn't even come from guns. There are plenty of ways to murder your opponent without shooting them with bullets. Let's go! No. This is my new favorite gun in the game, dude. Oh yeah, by far my new favorite gun in the game. They're capturing a zone, eh? Not for long, bitch. Eat my explosive fusion shit. I don't know what this is called. Yo, bet. There are other guns like the skewer, there's the energy sword, but we're gonna skip over those and start talking about the gunplay and about the different equipment pickups you can find. So Halo's gunplay is very methodical. There's a lot of strafing back and forth, it's very choppy movement. There's a very heavy emphasis on melee attacks. If you're close enough, like a 3-4 foot space from your enemy, to land a melee, most of the time you're gonna go for it, because it takes one melee to take out your shield and one more to kill you. If you get their shield low enough, you can try for a melee attack to finish him off. Grenades also play a key role. There will be grenades lobbed everywhere. There will be a lot of grenade kills. You got 2 types of sticky grenades, your regular grenade, and an EMP grenade that just destroys shields. It can also disable vehicles. Now onto the equipment, which is by far the best part. You got stuff we're used to. You got your camo, your overshield. You also have repulsors, which can deflect grenades, rockets, skewers, anything like that. Any kind of projectile. You can also use it to knock people back or vehicles. So just remember that next time a warthog is rapidly approaching your location. What the hell is this? Oh, shield? Bro, this thing is weak as hell. I could literally slam my penis on this thing and it would just crumble. Another great piece of equipment is the grapple. You can whip around quickly with it, you can pull guns towards you, you can even pull the flag towards you and capture the flag modes. You're able to grapple onto enemy vehicles to steal them, and you're also able to grab people to go in for a punch. It's not the most game-changing addition, but it's pretty fun, you know, just like swinging around like Spider-Man. What? Okay. The last one's just kind of like a bubble that reveals the area around it. Not that awesome, but you know, cool. If we're being honest, the original stuff there, the overshield, the camouflage, those things are by far the most useful out of all the equipment. But you know, they're cool little additions. You know, they change stuff up. Very situational though. Now the last big thing we need to go over is ranked. Ranked sucks ass. That's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. All jokes aside, the rank system in this game is pretty freaking weird. And the gun you start with in ranked is a battle rifle, which you don't start with in any other mode. Plus, you don't have a secondary. So this gun you have very little contact with is the primary weapon you're using by default in ranked. That was some really annoying stuff to get used to for me at first, because the battle rifle is like an art.
Dude, ranked in Halo is terrible. I play Halo for less stress, not more stress. Why did you want to do this again?
To show you how ass it was.
Cool. Well, we're not playing more of this. This is fucking terrible.
The next thing that's an issue is how randomly it just doesn't give you teammates. It's just like, here you go, no teammate for you. Basically setting into stone that you're gonna lose the match. Don't you love this game?
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Start with 3 people, people leave because they're piss baby bitch boys. Life is great, dude.
Gee, this is the first time someone's quit on me today, so take that. It's retarded though.
Yeah, how would you rate your experience in this game in general?
I do enjoy it, but I only enjoy ranked. Everything else kind of sucks.
And do you play by yourself or with buddies?
Yeah, I just play by myself for the most part.
And if you could tell the world one thing, what would it be?
Don't quit.
Last, the modes are randomized. You don't get to choose what kind of game mode you get to play. It just throws some random shit at you. Slayer, capture the flag, oddball, it just chooses one for you. And something that you learn really quickly when playing Halo is that no one likes to play the objective. Ever. Half the time you'll lose because your team is running around just trying to get kills instead of capturing the flag, holding the oddball, capturing zones. It's really annoying. And I'm not bad at the game, alright? In fact, I got to Platinum 6 or so just in like a week of playing. I'm better than you, so my opinion is valid. But I did end up finding the overpowered strategy to win a comp game, and that is teamwork. Going into a full queue into comp is literally the most overpowered thing ever. You don't all even need to be great at the game. We had Becky in our full queue, who isn't the greatest at Halo in general, but having that teamwork with her was so useful. We literally didn't even lose a game until like one of us DC'd on accident and couldn't get back into the match. So overall, what do I think about the game? Well, before I go into my overall like out of 10, there are some issues. I'm just gonna read them off. So like all Halo games, the time to kill kind of sucks ass most of the time. A lot of the weapons can situationally make that take less time, but overall, like goddamn dude, it takes a lot of bullets to put someone down. They have added in the ability to select the mode you want to play, but it also looks like they broke big team battle because half the time you can't even load in.
A few moments later. "2,000 years later."
Dude, this shit really gonna crash? Like, I just spent 2 minutes loading in, and it's like, oh yeah, you can't connect. You know, all those connections you were connecting to? Yeah, no, you weren't actually connecting. Psych. The ragdolls also kind of suck sometimes, like they just don't fall how they're supposed to, or they do some random shit. Now here's another one I might get some heat for. The game looks a little too good. And by that, I mean you're not actually able to turn down the graphic settings that much, meaning that a lot of people with lower spec computers are just cut out completely from playing this game. If you want to play CSGO, you can turn it down to low and it looks like Play-Doh. Even Warzone, which is very hard to run, has tons of settings you can use to make the game look as shit as possible to make some kind of effort to get it to work. Halo, there's like none of that at all. There's like 5 settings you can change and the game looks exactly the same if you do. Besides that, not too many complaints. Haven't seen too many bugs. So if we start out of 10, I would give the gunplay probably around a 5 out of 10. Graphics get a solid 10 out of 10. Looking pretty clean. Party mode gets a solid 8 out of 10. Big team battles are really fun. Would recommend. Get the homeboys online. That is if big team battle isn't glitched. Ranked, solid 2 out of 10. Could be worse. Could be a lot better. Honestly, if you don't like it, don't play it, but I enjoyed my time. And overall, this game is pretty fun, so if you think you'd enjoy it, it's free. It is pretty demanding, so you do need a good computer, or again, I just recommend that if you don't think your computer can run it, get it on console. Again, free is free. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, go follow us on Twitch, and have a good day.